Hi, everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast. Thank you for tuning in. For today's episode, we are going to give an update on the whole Cardi B and Offset situation. I had talked about in a prior video the fact that they had started unfollowing each other. Nothing was confirmed in regards to if they had broken up with each other. So I am here to give an update today. But before I go into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's keep it growing and flowing. Thank you. Okay, so recently, Cardi B went on live and, she told her fans that, she has been single for a minute, and I am quoting what she said. So pretty much, alluding to the fact that she and Offset are no longer together. We had suspected it. A lot of channels had talked about it, especially since they had unfollowed each other. A lot of people had come to the conclusion that they were no longer with each other. I did talk about in my prior video that, some people were looking at it as a publicity stunt. They didn't think that they, officially had left each other. But here we have it. We have it from, the source's mouth. She has said that, her and Offset are no longer together. Cardi also mentioned that she is looking forward to new beginnings, and I guess a new chapter in her life. And I would say, a breakup is sad. It's not like this was her boyfriend. This is still her husband. A lot of people are calling for her to work things out. But I would say that, when someone has put up with things for such a long time, or they're in a situation that is no longer serving them, we shouldn't force them to go back into something that they feel is not good for them. So kudos, to Cardi for wanting to, move on, and live her life. A lot of people are still not buying it. They feel like this is a publicity stunt. Maybe she's coming out with an album, maybe another single for like the 100th time. Like, people were saying this online, like they don't believe, like they're only going to believe when she puts in like divorce papers and that sort of thing. And she may shock people. Like, we may see, the divorce papers coming. It, like, December is not done yet. It may come at the at the end of the year. And something that I found that was a bit interesting and a bit heartbreaking is that she said that she's been dropping clues, I guess, when she goes on live, to sort of get people to know that she was single for a while. But she said that she was kind of, a bit scared, and like she didn't know how to sort of come out and like tell the world that she is no longer with Offset. You know what I mean? Because like, I feel like Offset has become a part of her brand. Of course she's going to be scared. Of course, like, they've tried they've broken up, gotten back together time and time again. And like, it seemed like, things were working. It seemed like, perhaps Offset was like behaving himself. And like, of course, she feels embarrassed to come out and be like, he's still doing all these cheating fiascos even after I forgive them so many times. Like, that's kind of scary when, someone has taken someone back when they made them look like embarrassed or a fool in front of, the world. Like, she's a celebrity. It's not like she's the average Joe or average person. Her life is exposed on a daily basis for the world to see, not even in just the US, but like on a global scale, people are seeing her life as well. So I agree with her that it can be a little bit scary to come and say like, I'm no longer with this person. Like, she doesn't want to feel like, I guess it's an ego thing. She doesn't want to feel the shame. But, I could hear, the sadness in her voice. But I feel like, perhaps Offset probably like cheated again and she's tired of it, because come on, like, how many times are you gonna like forgive someone? You know what I'm saying? Like, and some fans have mentioned that too, like, enough is enough after a certain point. And, she is saying that she's curious to see, like, what this, the whole breakup and this new single life is gonna bring for her. People are saying that she should enjoy like her life and do what's best for her, and live that single life and be a tot, and date other people, because she's still young. She's in her 20s, I believe. I don't think Cardi's in her 30s yet. She's still quite young. So it's like, go out there, co-parents with Offset. That's the best thing that you could do for the kids. Get along with each other, but you don't have to be together. And I feel like, if Cardi officially, splits from Offset, and the deal is sealed and she gets a divorce, I feel like down the line, maybe not now, maybe Offset wants to play around and play the field, but I feel like later on in life he's going to regret that he let Cardi go, or he's going to regret that she has left him. Right now ego is playing within his head, where he's just like, he thinks that he's hot shit or whatever, but maybe down the line he's going to regret it. But I think this is exciting for Cardi. Obviously, I do not want anyone to break up. I'm all about, like a relationship and togetherness. But I feel like, this will give her time to focus on herself more. She'll be able to finally perhaps put out an album, and the songs are gonna be fire. Like people love like breakup songs. Like people love like songs where people have gained strength and feel empowered and strengthened after a breakup. So I feel like this might be Cardi's season. And she was getting so much criticism online. People were saying like they feel like it's a stunt, like she's doing that because Nicki Minaj put out her album. But I want to say this, like, even if this is a stunt, like Nicki's album has set the tone even further for in terms of music, in terms of her rap career. It's done extremely well. Like Cardi announcing that she split did not do anything to Nicki Minaj's sale. Come on now, okay? So let's see what's gonna happen. I'm waiting to see if she's going to put through that divorce or what it is, like if she's going to stand on business. So let's see. Let me know in the comment section below if you feel like, Offset just cannot prevent himself or help himself from cheating. And what I found was a bit interesting too is like Cardi came online, and, confirmed that she is single after that whole story broke with Krishan, allegedly sleeping with Offset. Blueface was going on a whole rant online saying that Krishan slept with Offset, and then Cardi was like, before this gets messy, let me come out here in these streets and make these people know that I'm no longer with this man, because I ain't gonna look no fool. I feel like that sort of forced her hand and made her more comfortable to come out and say, and she addressed it. She's like, oh, I don't know if him sleeping with Krishan is true. I don't think it's true. Like, and a lot of people are saying that they don't think it's true either, because like they feel like Krishan is not even like Offset's type. They see her as not like someone on Offset's level. But let's be real, like people are gonna cheat with whoever they want to cheat with, and sometimes people probably don't even look at like the type of person that they're cheating with. So it could be true and it could not be true. But Cardi came out quick, and made it known that she doesn't care if he did go with Krishan, and because right now she's obviously focusing on herself. But let me know in your thoughts below. Do you feel like it before the end of the year she's going to put in that divorce papers, or she's going to do it earlier in the 2024? Let me know what you all think in the comment section below. Let's get a fun debate going. But thank you for tuning in to All Kinds of Advice podcast, and I'll catch you lovely people on the next episode. Take care. Ciao.